Hello everyone, this is Veer from Ignite and this is our What the Tech vlog where we experiment with apps and services and other tech so that you can learn from our experiences. Do you ever wish that you would be able to use apps on top of each other on the iPad so that you can actually browse the web while you're maybe taking some notes, or maybe you're looking at some pictures and you want to put them into an album on OneDrive or something like that? Well, there's a really great way, and that's called Hot App Balloons, or at least that's what I call it. This is a feature on your iPad, similar to the split screen that I did a few weeks ago. You can actually put an app on top of another app, and this will allow you to be able to do a couple of things at the same time. This is a really easy feature to use. All you do is you open whichever app you want to have in the background, and then you slide up from the bottom with of the iPad to bring up the dock, and then you hold your finger down on that app and then you just pull that up into the screen, and what you'll see is there'll be a box that comes up, and when you let go of the app will pop up into that box. And it's a really great feature because, like, as I mentioned earlier, you're able to use apps on top of other apps, and the really cool thing about this as well is that this even works with the split screen. So you can have split screen and you have another app on top of that, so you can be working with 3 different apps at the same time. And now this can be super useful if you're someone who likes to be either doing multiple things at the same time, or at least doing one thing that requires multiple apps to use. So for example, maybe you're actually editing a video, and at the same time you want to be able to browse for some images on Safari that you want to put into the video, and at the same time on top of that, so you can have those 2 on the split screen, and on top of that you can then put your notepad, for example, your notes, your OneNote, whatever you use for that, to make some notes of where you want to put things in the video, maybe some timestamps. Another great use for this is, let's say for example you're browsing the internet in Safari, and what you want to do is have your messages open, and then what you can do is you'd be talking to someone while you're browsing the internet, even have YouTube open so you can be watching a video while you're doing something else as well. So this isn't available for all apps, but so far I've not really had any problems using Photos, OneNote, OneDrive, YouTube, quite a few apps actually. And there's even some information on Apple's website where they actually had a release for this whole feature. So I'll put a link to that in the description of the video, and go and check it out. Go and play with the Hot App Balloons, as I call it. I hope you enjoyed that video, and this is really a great time for us to come together, stay connected. So please share this with anyone who you think might really appreciate some technology advice. Maybe is learning, wants to experiment, or maybe someone who actually just really needs it for productivity. So please share these videos and leave a comment or a like to let me know what else you would like me to make a video about in the future, and look out for more vlogs soon.